And now, from Glasgow.
So hi there, welcome to issue 44 of the Infinity Gauntlet. In this issue we're going to be doing the centre of the forearm part 11 and the base stage 1. So the parts that we've received in this issue, and I haven't even cut the bag open properly, we have got, what order should we do them in? Let's do them in, still haven't opened the bag, look. Let's do them in gauntlet order. So we have got a small metal piece, nicely detailed but very small. Looks a little bit like a key ring, doesn't it? And this is called A66. Now we have got a pack of 4 black screws, and it says that we've got 2 with 2 spare, so I think we'll use the ones that we had left over from previous issue. But we also get, and I'm not going to count these guys, 23 screws. These are screws 2, and there are 21 screws needed plus 2, so we'll keep those in the bag until we need them. And then we've got base 1. I thought they were all called base 1. I don't know, but the good news is, having a quick look at the instructions, I can see that we're starting to build the base in this issue, so that may explain why we get a small piece for the gauntlet. But without further ado, let's crack on with it. So we have got the piece that we did last week, and quite simply we've got 2 holes there, and we've got a larger hole there, and we've got 2 screw holes and a hole there, and that is simply going to go into there. And then with our screwdriver that we've been using for our black screws, we're going to screw that in from the inside. And again, you see the fit isn't perfect, so once we get this in, and that has just disappeared. Right, it would help if I screwed it into the right hole, wouldn't it? Right, so we're going to pop the screw. I tell you, normally I tell you the screw holes to use. I'm actually just going to I'm going to drive these in just enough to bite, and then I'll be able to show you where they've been driven in. So, sorry guys, I've now decided to use a non-magnetized screwdriver. Okay, so the 2 screw holes from behind is there and there, and there's so many screw holes in the back of this that it's really hard to figure out which is which. But a very simple way to know is if you screw and there's no resistance, you've probably either not got a screw in there, or it's the wrong hole. Really doesn't want to go in. I think you need quite a heavy duty screwdriver for this. It's not the easiest of jobs, but I do still believe the end result will be worth it. Oh, it's me wearing a jumper inside and I'm just boiling now. There we go, that's not quite gone in. That would probably explain why the screw was having a hard job going in. So you need an awful lot of torque. So if you're a strong person, you'll find this easy, but if you're a weakling like me, you'll this will be a real workout. So oh, God, this is the most work I've ever done for 2 screws. Right, so that is in, and we'll just confirm that by giving it a wiggle. Yeah, there's a little bit of movement at the bottom, so I'm just going to push that in a bit more, and I'll see if I can get another couple of turns on that screw. Oh yes. Yeah, right, so that's in. Now this is the bit that gave me a bit. Still not in. Still not in. I'm having to really push hard on this side. Oh. Yeah, I'll say I've never had such a workgate for 2 screws. There we go, that's got it. That's got rid of the slack. Only needed another half a turn. Right, so that is in. So I think we've pretty much finished this bit, haven't we? I think we've got this other half to do. But that is... looks pretty done to me. These look like connection points for the actual glove. We'll have a little speculation towards the end of the pack. But I think that's it. Right, so now we need to work out on the base, and I'm going to get these white screws ready. White screws, silver screws even. I haven't got any convenient holes for them. There we go. Oh, there is one big convenient hole. There we go. Right, so base pieces. So first of all, we take our base pieces, and by base pieces I mean these larger pieces, not these smaller pieces. So we want 3 of these. Now the question I have, does it make a difference which way round these go? For example, does this go like this? Is obviously the front. Does that go there, or does that go there? I really do not know, because they're all called base 1. Right, now according to the magazine, they've done it this way round. So what we're doing, you see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pegs there. I'm sorry, it's because it's all black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. We've got 1 larger peg right at the front, and then 4 smaller pegs. So that's going to go into there like so. And that's going to slip in like that. Now this is the easy bit, because they all connect the same way. What's going to happen is this side wants to go over that, but this side wants to go over that. So you've got to kind of come in at an angle. So it's a bit of an awkward one. Maybe if we just loosen this a little bit. But I've got a feeling that you're going to be laughing at my attempts in a moment. This is not the easiest job. There we go, twist it. There we go, twist it. So that's right. So get the first 2 pieces in properly. With this one, bring it right in, and we're going to twist it into place. Why did I not think of that earlier? Probably tells us that in the magazine somewhere, doesn't it? Look how easy that's gone in. That's wonderful. Right, so that now wants to go in with screws, and we need a total of, screw the base 2 parts into position with 2 screws 2 each. So I think what they mean by that is 2 in each. But there aren't 2 in each bit. 2, 4. Right, that's okay. It's because I've missed a step. I'm so sorry. No, I was right. Right, so what we want to do now is we want to screw 4 screws in each of the 3 separations. And I'm going to go into cheat mode, guys. I have got my wow stick or any electrical screwdriver. Now, I don't think this is going to have the torque to get these in tight, but it'll certainly get them in most of the way. Do you know what? It's not even got the torque to get them in. That means I'm going to have to do this by hand. Yeah, okay guys. I thought I was going to cheat there. So, okay, right. So the way I am going to sort of cheat is I'm going to get these in. I'm going to get one screw in. And I might as well go that all the way. Now, because we're screwing plastic, we don't want to over tighten. So the resistance will tell you when it's done. Right, so there's one screw in there. Then I'm going to pop one screw in the other arm. Like so. And we're going to keep going till the resistance changes. Come on, nearly there, nearly there. Right, that one's in. And then I'm going to go the first one on the third arm. The reason I'm doing it like this is once I've got this third screw in, this base is now assembled enough that it's not going to fall apart by itself. If it falls apart, it's because we've dropped it or we've purposely pulled it or whatever, but it's not going to fall apart while we're trying to assemble it. And that for me is the main thing. Right, that's come out of alignment a little bit. Oh, there we go. So that's in. So we now need to put these other 9 screws in. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to cheat with a ratchet screwdriver and I'm going to speed the whole thing up. So I will see you in a few moments. Oh, so that was hard work, but it did help with my ratchet screwdriver. So once you've done that, you brush off all the cat hair from the base. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop in the bottom pieces, and I'm going to zoom that out. So as you see, we do have an intruder, but sometimes it's just easier. You know, what is it they say? Let sleeping dogs lie. I think that's wrong. You want to let sleeping cats lie. Right, so this is going to go in to the corners. Now, you have some pegs around here, 2 on the connections and 1 in the middle bit. And what we're aiming to do is connect that over the screw holes. And I think we can do these one at a time, but I'm going to try and get all 3 of them in. There we go. And there isn't quite so many screws to do on this one, so we'll give it a go. And yeah, there we go, they go in quite simple. So if you pop the middle one in first, and that is all we're doing, just these ones. Let me just double check the magazine, which the cat is guarding for me. Yes, so where they connect, we're putting 2 screws in, and then in the middle we're putting 1. Now what I'm suggesting is that maybe we screw these screws in just in the middle, just to get the base pieces in, and then we can work on the middle pieces. We're not doing anything in the middle just yet, because obviously you can tell from the holes we need something to come through there, which I assume would be the stand. I doubt that's going to work. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. So yeah, so I'll get on with these, and yeah, my ratchet screwdriver does the job for that. So yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, right, okay, so guys, I'm going to get on with this and I will see you when it's done. So yeah, Okay guys, so there is the base, and that is pretty sturdy. It may be made up of 6 pieces. Now obviously the more pieces you use, the easier it is to break, but look at the way they're connected. Now it's not connected here, but I do know for a fact there's a piece coming next week which is going to form the base, which is going to come up, and then the actual gauntlet will sit on the base. Probably something like that. Obviously the rest of it will be complete. Right guys, so that is it for this issue. As you can see, I did get a home invader. You live here and you invaded my space, so therefore you're a home invader. He's just in one of those moods for I thought he was actually purring then. This cat never purrs. He kind of more curls his toes when he's happy, but yeah, he does purr. Well, he doesn't really purr. Now, my other cat, you just literally touch her on the head and she's... So, but no, he's just happy to sit there. You'd think he's an old man, but he's actually a year and 4 months. But he acts like an old man. Anyway, enough about the cats. This is a video about Partworks. So, what's coming in the next issue? Issue 45 will be the Power Stone. Part 1, but it's actually in the magazine. It's labelled the Power Stone 1, the base part 2. So I hope you can join me next week. So take care guys, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.